Have you ever caught yourself holding your phone a little further away, squinting just to read a simple message? And then you smile and pretend nothing happened, like your eyes didn't just betray you in broad daylight. It starts slowly, maybe. You think it's just a bad day, or the light's too dim, or your screen is dusty again. But the truth? Our eyes whisper before they scream, and squinting, well, that's usually their first polite complaint. You see, behind every squint is a story of late-night reading, too much screen time, skip checkups, or simply the gentle passing of time. And if you're anything like most of us, you've learned to laugh it off. I just need longer arms, we joke. Or, the font's too small, not my eyes. But here's the thing, your eyes are talking. And today, we're finally going to listen. In this video, we'll walk together, gently and honestly, through 5 simple chapters: why we squint, what our eyes might be trying to say, and what we can actually do to stop squinting and start seeing clearly again. And don't worry, we'll keep it light, because if there's one thing our eyes love more than focus, it's a little laughter. Number 1, why we squint. All right, let's start with the big question. Why do we squint in the first place? Why do our eyes suddenly turn into detectives, narrowing down like they're trying to solve a mystery printed in 10-point font? Here's the science minus the boredom. Squinting slightly changes the shape of your eyes. It reduces the amount of light entering and sharpens the image hitting your retina. It's like nature's built-in focus button. Pretty clever, right? So in the moment, squinting does help. It gives you just enough clarity to read that menu in the dim cafe, or finally figure out whether that blurry message says love you or leave you. But here's the catch. When we do it all the time, it's usually not about the lighting. It's about the lenses, the ones in your eyes, or the ones you're supposed to be wearing. Squinting is your eyes going, hey buddy, this isn't working for us anymore. It's a gentle tap on the shoulder, a kind little rebellion. And yet, we carry on, squinting at receipts, at subtitles, even at the toothpaste label. One eye closed, head tilted, lips pursed like we're decoding an ancient scroll. But don't worry, you're not alone. We've all done the squint dance. It's practically a rite of passage. The good news? It's usually fixable. But first, we need to listen to what our eyes are really trying to tell us. And that's what the next part is all about. Number 2, what your squinting might be saying. You see, when we squint, it's not just a random habit. It's your eyes sending you little love notes, not angry notes. No, just gentle reminders that something needs a bit of care. Like that friend who always calls dramatically near the sink because you've left your dishes there for 3 days. Your eyes are trying to get your attention without starting a fight. So what might they be saying? Well, here are a few of their greatest hits. I can't focus up close anymore. That's presbyopia. Yes, it sounds like a Roman senator, but it just means your eyes are getting a bit more distinguished. This screen is too bright or too small, or both. Digital eye strain is real. We weren't designed to stare at glowing rectangles all day, especially not ones that constantly ping. I need help seeing far away. That could be nearsightedness. Or maybe you're trying to read a street sign that's been dirty since 1997. I'm tired. Like, genuinely tired. Fatigue, dryness, even dehydration. Yep, your eyes feel all that too. Not just your muscles. Mood, and sometimes your eyes are whispering, please, just get me checked. Because honestly, when was your last eye exam? If your answer is anything longer than the word recently, it might be time. It's easy to brush it off. We tell ourselves it's normal, it's age, it's fine. But guess what? Fine isn't always optimal. And your eyes, these delicate, miraculous little organs, deserve more than fine. So before we jump into how to fix the squint, let's pause. Let's just say thank you to these 2 little circles that have carried us through books, sunsets, and silly cat videos. And now, let's return the favor. If this video brought a smile to your face or warmed your heart, don't forget to tap the like button. Number 3, the hidden cost of squinting. Alright, we know squinting helps. Temporarily. It's your eyes version of a life hack. But like most hacks, it comes at a cost. And no, I don't just mean you looking permanently suspicious. Let's talk about those hidden costs, the ones we don't notice at first, but build up quietly, like how leaving a leaky tap doesn't flood the house today. But give it time. First, eye strain. The more you squint, the harder your eye muscles work. It's like your eyeballs are doing crunches all day without a water break. And after a while, they get tired, sore, maybe even a little cranky. Second, headaches. Yep, that tight band across your forehead, that dull ache behind your eyes. Often, it's from your eyes screaming, "I'm doing my best, but I can't keep this up." Third, wrinkles. Now, look, there's absolutely nothing wrong with lines. Laugh lines, wisdom creases, the map of where we've smiled. But squinting lines, they're like little etchings of frustration. And if we're going to earn lines, let's make them from sunsets and silly jokes. Not because we can't read a bus schedule. And let's not forget what it does to your posture. We lean forward, tilt our heads, stretch our necks. Soon, you're reading your book like a vulture eyeing prey, hunched, intense, determined. And all the while, your spine quietly begs for mercy. The truth is, squinting isn't free. It charges interest, and over time, the cost adds up in the form of fatigue, discomfort, and unnecessary wear and tear. But here's the good news: just like a bad habit, squinting can be unlearned. And the first step is awareness, which you've already done just by being here. So now that we know the cost, let's talk about the fix. Number 4, simple fixes that actually work. Okay, we've squinted, we've sighed, and we've nodded in quiet recognition. Now it's time for some solutions. The kind that don't require a degree in rocket science or a second mortgage. Because fixing your squinting habit doesn't have to be dramatic. No eye yoga or ancient rituals required. Though if you've tried those, no judgment here. Step 1. Get your eyes checked. I know, revolutionary, right? But seriously, an eye exam isn't just about reading letters on a wall. It's about understanding how your eyes are functioning, what they're struggling with, and whether they need a little help. Glasses, contacts, even just a change in lighting. It can make a world of difference. Step 2. Light it up wisely. Dim rooms and tiny fonts are a cruel combo. Make peace with brighter lighting. Use task lamps. Increase screen brightness, or better yet, bump up that font size. You're not impressing anyone by reading at 6-point font. In fact, you're just torturing your corneas. Step 3. Screen habits matter. Follow the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Yes, that means looking away from your phone. Don't worry, Instagram will still be there. Probably more annoying than before. Step 4. Use real, actual glasses. Not the old scratch ones from 2009. Not your cousins. Not the dollar store pair with arms that jiggle like they're dancing salsa. Proper prescription glasses can stop the squint before it even starts. Step 5. Dry eyes? Fix it. Hydration, eye drops, humidifiers, they all help. Sometimes squinting is just your eyes saying, "I'm drier than that stale cookie in your drawer." Bonus tip: sunglasses are your best friend. Outdoor squinting often comes from glare. UV protective. Sunglasses aren't just cool, they're practical. And who doesn't want to look mysteriously intelligent at the same time? None of this is about chasing perfection. It's about giving your eyes the love and tools they need to work without suffering. You don't need to power through blurry vision. You're not proving anything to anyone, except maybe your future self, who'll thank you for making things just a little clearer. Number 5. When to take it seriously. All right, my dear friends, before we wrap things up, let's have a gentle chat. just you and me, heart to heart. We've laughed about squinting, we've uncovered its sneaky habits, and we've even met a few wrinkles along the way. But sometimes squinting is more than just a quirk. Sometimes it's a red flag wearing sunglasses. If you've been squinting constantly, even in good lighting, even with glasses, it might be time to pause, especially if it comes with headaches, dizziness, sudden blurriness, or that feeling like the world's gone just slightly off center. And if one eye feels different than the other, or if you're suddenly struggling with colors, contrast, or seeing at night, please listen. Your eyes are speaking, not in words, but in whispers. Vision changes can be the first signs of deeper issues, from cataracts to glaucoma, from diabetes to macular degeneration. But here's the good part. Many of these are manageable if caught early. The eyes don't lie, but we have to really look at what they're telling us. There's no shame in needing help. None. In fact, getting support is one of the kindest things you can do, not just for your eyes, but for the stories you still want to see, the faces you still want to read, the books you still want to devour. So if your squint has become a companion, not an occasional guest, don't just adjust your head. Adjust your habits, book the checkup, make that call, because your eyes, they've seen so much, and they deserve a future that's just as clear and beautiful as the past. You've still got sunsets to watch, smiles to notice, and maybe, just maybe, a few more silly videos with tiny text captions to enjoy. Let's make sure you can see them all. So there we are, from a simple squint to a whole journey through eye strain, wrinkles, neck cramps, glasses, and good old-fashioned care. And maybe now, the next time you find yourself narrowing your eyes at a menu, a phone screen, or the back of a cereal box, you'll remember, you don't have to struggle to see clearly, not in life, and definitely not in print. Your eyes have been loyal companions through every smile, every tear, every unexpected sneeze on a bright day. They deserve rest. They deserve light. And sometimes they deserve a good pair of glasses. If you found something in this video, a tip, a laugh, or just that gentle nudge to book an eye test, consider giving a little back with a like or a comment. And if you know someone, a parent, a grandparent, a friend who's been squinting a little too often, go ahead and share this video with them. Trust me, their eyes will thank you. For more stories like this, where learning feels like chatting with a friend, don't forget to subscribe. We've got more gentle reminders, warm advice, and maybe even a few jokes lined up for you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for caring for your eyes. And thank you, most of all, for being here. Until next time, keep looking kindly at the world and let it look kindly back.